Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Citizenship of any Muslim or minority will not be taken away through CAA, says Home Minister Amit Shah. President Ram Nath Kovind emphasizes the need for women's empowerment for country's development. NIA arrests a Jaish e-Mohammed terrorist in Pulwama terror attack case. NITI Aayog selects Jammu and Kashmir for first pilot project among all states and union territories on Sustainable Development Goals. Delhi government gives go-ahead to prosecute former JNUSU President Kanhaiya Kumar and two others involved in the JNU Sedition case. In sports, Bangalore Central University bags men's hockey gold in ongoing Khelo India University Games at Bhubaneswar, and Indian women's cricket team to face Sri Lanka in final Group A match of ICC T20 World Cup at Melbourne tomorrow. Home Minister Amit Shah today accused the opposition of spreading misinformation about the Citizenship Amendment Act. Speaking at a rally in Bhubaneswar, he reassured that citizenship of any Muslim or minority will not be taken away through CAA.
मैं आज फिर से यहाँ रिपीट करना चाहता हूँ, CAA से इस देश के एक भी मुसलमान का, एक भी माइनॉरिटी का नागरिकता का अधिकार नहीं जाने वाला है, क्योंकि CAA नागरिकता लेने का कानून है ही नहीं, नागरिकता देने का कानून.
Mr. Shah said BJP is committed for Odisha's development and urged the people to strengthen the BJP in Odisha. The 24th Eastern Zonal Council meeting under the chairmanship of Home Minister Amit Shah at Bhubaneswar today discussed several state-specific issues and measures to create healthy interstate and centre-state relations. Later in a tweet, Mr. Shah said the meeting was very cordial and fruitful and 40 out of 48 long-pending issues were resolved with mutual coordination. Speaking on behalf of the entire eastern region of the country, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, who is also the Vice Chairman of the Eastern Zone Council, demanded a special economic package for the region. He said the entire eastern region lags in many sectors, despite being full of natural and mineral resources. Apart from the Odisha CM, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and her Bihar counterpart Nitish Kumar also attended the meeting. On behalf of the Jharkhand Chief Minister, the State Finance Minister Rameshwar Rao attended the meeting. President Ram Nath Kovind has emphasized the need for women's empowerment for the country's development. Addressing the National Science Day celebrations in New Delhi today, the President expressed happiness to note that the Department of Science and Technology has chosen Women in Science as the theme for this year's National Science Day. Mr. Kovind said many women have been making impressive contribution in the field of science and technology in India.
In order to encourage women to take to higher studies in science, I have substantially enhanced the representation of women in central universities as visitors nominee. This step is taken to create a favorable environment of higher studies and employment in faculty positions for women.
The President said the benefits of scientific research will make the best impact only when it reaches the less privileged institutions, youth, women and socio-economically weaker segments. He stressed that science must work for the people by contributing to their development and well-being. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Science and Technology, Dr. Harshvardhan, urged scientists to join the national endeavour to give solutions to problems arising in different spheres. He said Science and Technology Ministry has launched many schemes to empower young scientists. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the government is making numerous efforts to create an even better environment for research and innovation in the country. In his message on National Science Day, he said it is an occasion to salute the talent and tenacity of Indian scientists. He added that their innovative zeal and pioneering research has helped India and the world. In his greetings on the National Science Day, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has urged all scientists and researchers to use science and technology to make people's lives comfortable and happier. National Science Day is celebrated every year on this day to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect, for which Sir C.V. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. President Ram Nath Kovind today appealed to youth to come forward and contribute towards the overall development of the tribal community. He was speaking at the first convocation ceremony of the Central University of Jharkhand during his two-day visit to Ranchi. In the first major breakthrough in the Pulwama terror attack case, the National Investigation Agency today arrested Shakir Bashir Magre of the terrorist outfit Jaish e-Mohammed. The accused has been identified as a resident of Hajibal in Pulwama and is believed to have provided shelter and logistical help to the suicide bomber Adil Ahmed Dar. During the initial interrogation, it has been revealed that he delivered arms, ammunition, cash and other explosive material to various Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, including those involved in last year's Pulwama attack. Magre allegedly informed the other terrorists involved in the attack about the movement of the CRPF troops in the area. Last year in February, in a ghastly terror attack in Pulwama, Kashmir, at least 40 CRPF soldiers were killed when a suicide bomber hit a car loaded with IEDs with the bus carrying the paramilitary personnel. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said the whole world is coming together in the fight against terrorism. He added that India is getting the support of big nations against countries like Pakistan for global peace. Addressing a seminar in New Delhi today, Mr. Singh said recently the impact of collective diplomatic pressure on Pakistan was seen.
आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई के लिए पूरी दुनिया एकजुट हो रही है और वैश्विक शांति के लिए पाकिस्तान जैसे देशों के खिलाफ हमें दुनिया के बड़े देशों का समर्थन भी हासिल हो रहा है। जब तक पाकिस्तान को खुले रूप से अकाउंटेबल नहीं ठहराया जाता, यह अपनी इस डुप्लिसिटी और डिसीट की पॉलिसी को जारी रखेगा और इस दिशा में अभी और भी बहुत कुछ किए जाने की आवश्यकता है।
Speaking on the occasion, Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat said deterrence comes from keeping personnel trained and motivated. Air Chief Marshal R.K.S. Bhadoria said that better capability will soon materialize with the induction of the Rafale fighter jet in the force. NITI Aayog has selected the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for the first pilot project among all states and union territories on Sustainable Developmental Goals. It would get a chance to work with United Nations Development Programme. This was informed by Principal Secretary Rohit Kansal in a meeting at Jammu today. He also reviewed the progress made under different outreach programs conducted across Jammu and Kashmir. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Former JNUSU President Kanhaiya Kumar and two others will face prosecution in the 2016 sedition case. The Delhi government today gave a go-ahead to Delhi police to prosecute Kanhaiya Kumar, Umar Khalid and Anirban Bhattacharya in connection with the sedition case. Delhi police had filed a charge sheet in January last year against the three accused. The three are accused of leading a procession and supporting seditious slogans raised in JNU campus during an event in February 2016. Earlier, Delhi police had sought permission of the Home Department, Delhi government, for a go-ahead in the case. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said that the Delhi government had to finally sanction the prosecution of Kanhaiya and others in the 2016 JNU Sedition case due to pressure of the public. In a tweet, he alleged that the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had been averting the sanction for the last 3 years. One of the 4 death row convicts, Pawan Kumar Gupta, in the 2012 Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case, has moved a curative plea in the Supreme Court today, seeking commutation of his death penalty to life imprisonment. He has also sought a stay on the execution of the black warrant issued by the trial court for the hanging. Pawan is the lone convict who has not exhausted his legal remedies of filing a curative petition, the last legal remedy available to a person, and subsequent mercy plea with the President. The trial court on February the 17th issued a fresh date for execution of death warrants for March the 3rd at 6 a.m. for the 4 convicts, Mukesh Kumar Singh, Pawan Gupta, Vinay Kumar Sharma and Akshay Kumar in the case. The mercy petitions of 3 convicts, Mukesh, Vinay and Akshay, have already been dismissed by the President. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone for the Bundelkhand Expressway at Chitrakoot in Uttar Pradesh tomorrow. The expressway will be supplementing the nodes of the UP Defence Industrial Corridor announced by the Prime Minister in February 2018 during the Investors Summit in Lucknow. The Prime Minister will also launch 10,000 farmers' producer organizations all over the country tomorrow. AIR correspondent reports that on this occasion, the Prime Minister will distribute Kisan credit cards to the beneficiaries of PM Kisan.
Government will celebrate 1 year of implementation of PM Kisan scheme in Chitrakoot tomorrow, and Prime Minister will felicitate the farmers on this occasion. The Prime Minister will also unveil setting up of Farmers Producers Companies FPOs announced in the budget. The centre will provide fund of Rs 15 lakh to each FPO. These FPOs will help small, marginal and landless farmers in order to give them the access to technology, quality seeds, fertilizers and pesticides, including helping them in marketing of their products. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Chitrakoot.
Now we move on to our series Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. There is no country as diverse as India, as multilingual and multicultural, yet bound together by the age-old shared tradition and culture. A team of school students from Meghalaya recently went to Uttar Pradesh as part of the Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat campaign launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A report.
School students from Shillong, accompanied by their teachers, recently visited various cities in Uttar Pradesh as part of the Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat campaign. An array of activities including sightseeing and other cultural programs were part of their visit. A participant, Dame, shared his experience of taking part in the campaign and getting to know more about other culture.
I met very good friends and participating. I met all people there.
Rustam for AIR News, Shillong.
Ramayan tourism is gaining popularity in neighbouring Sri Lanka, with thousands of Indian tourists visiting the country to see the sites connected to the Ramayan epic. Our Colombo correspondent reports that Sri Lankan tourism has taken several steps to promote these sites.
Indian nationals constitute the maximum number of tourists to Sri Lanka, with over 4 lakh Indians visiting the neighbouring country last year only. One of the main attractions for tourists is sites related to Ramayan age. People from all parts of India visit these sites and are happy to connect to the historic sites of Ramayan. Sri Lankan tourism is in the process of developing more such sites and also trying to woo more tourists from India by organizing several promotional programs, including road shows in Indian cities. With discovery and development of more Ramayan sites and ease of connectivity, the people-to-people contact between the two neighbours is set to increase in coming years. Santosh Kumar from Colombo.
At the stock markets, the Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange tanked 1,448 points to end at 38,297 today. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange tumbled 432 points to 11,202. In the ongoing Khelo India University Games, Bhubaneswar, Bangalore Central University beat Bangalore University 5-4 in a nail-biting shootout to bag the men's hockey gold today. On the other hand, in the women's hockey final, ITM University Madhya Pradesh defeated Sambalpur University Odisha 4-1. After securing a semi-final berth, the unbeaten Indian women's cricket team faces Sri Lanka in the final Group A match of the ICC T20 World Cup at Melbourne tomorrow. The match will start at 9:30 a.m. Indian time. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Citizenship of any Muslim or minority will not be taken away through CAA, says Home Minister Amit Shah. President Ram Nath Kovind emphasizes the need for women's empowerment for country's development. NIA arrests a Jaish e-Mohammed terrorist in Pulwama terror attack case. NITI Aayog selects Jammu and Kashmir for first pilot project among all states and union territories on Sustainable Developmental Goals. Delhi government gives go-ahead to prosecute former JNUSU President Kanhaiya Kumar and 2 others involved in the JNU Sedition case. In sports, Bangalore Central University bags men's hockey gold in ongoing Khelo India University Games at Bhubaneswar, and Indian women's cricket team to face Sri Lanka in final Group A match of ICC T20 World Cup at Melbourne tomorrow. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.